What if your dog sleeping next to you isn't just about comfort? What if it's actually one of the most important messages they ever send you? There's something incredibly peaceful about a dog sleeping beside you. The soft breathing, the quiet presence, the feeling that somehow everything is okay. But that moment, it's not as simple as it seems. Because when your dog chooses to sleep next to you, they're not just resting, they're communicating. And most people never realize what they're saying, especially if one day they suddenly stop. We'll come back to that, but first, let's look at what this behavior really means. 1. It was never just about warmth. At first glance, it feels obvious. Your bed is warm, your dog gets comfortable, end of story. But that explanation doesn't quite hold up. Dogs are incredibly good at finding warmth. They'll seek out sunlight on the floor, curl up on cushions, or settle into any place that holds heat. So if warmth was the only reason, they wouldn't need you. But they choose you anyway, and that's what makes it different. Because sleep is the most vulnerable moment for any animal. It's when awareness drops, when defenses are lowered. And yet, your dog walks past every quiet corner of the house, just to sleep beside you. That's not convenience, that's trust. World, you are safety. 2. Your bodies are syncing without you knowing. When your dog lies next to you, something subtle begins to happen. Their body starts to relax, their breathing slows, their stress fades, and something surprising happens. Yours does too. Studies have shown that close contact between dogs and humans reduces stress hormones in both. Heart rate drops, breathing steadies, the nervous system calms, and over time, something even deeper happens. Your rhythms begin to align. Your dog learns your natural breathing pattern, your heartbeat, your normal. So when something shifts, even slightly, they notice before you do. 3. A role to play. Take a moment to think about where your dog sleeps. At your feet, behind your back, near the door. It might seem random, but it's not. Dogs come from pack animals, and in a pack, even during rest, someone is always aware, watching, positioned, ready. That instinct hasn't disappeared, it's just quieter now. So when your dog sleeps near your feet, they may be placing themselves where they can respond quickly. When they rest against your back, they could be covering what you can't see. And when they face the door, they may feel responsible for that space. They don't think of it consciously, but deep down, they believe they belong there, with you. 4. They sleep reveals how they feel. Your dog's sleeping position tells a story. A curled-up dog, tucked tightly into a ball. That's protection. They feel safe enough to be near you, but still holding onto a layer of caution. Now compare that to a dog stretched out, loose, relaxed, even exposing their belly. That's something else entirely. That's complete trust. No tension, no guarding, just peace. And if your dog turns their back to you, it might feel like distance, but it's actually one of the highest signs of trust. They're saying, I don't need to watch you. And when they press themselves right up against you, that closeness isn't accidental, it's connection. 5. Adjusted their life around yours. Dogs weren't designed to live on human schedules. Their natural rhythm is different, but bonded dogs change, slowly over time. They begin to match you. They sleep when you sleep, wake when you wake, anticipate your routine, not because they were forced to, but because they were paying attention. Your life becomes their rhythm, your presence becomes their anchor. 6. They feel what you feel. Have you ever had a bad day, and your dog seemed to know instantly, before you said anything? That's not luck. Your body changes when your emotions change. Your scent shifts. Your posture shifts. Your breathing shifts. Your dog notices all of it, and because they sleep beside you every night, they learn your baseline, what calm looks like, what you feels like. So when something is off, they respond. That's why they stay closer when you're stressed, why they seem more attentive when something isn't right. They're not guessing, they know. 7. If they suddenly stop, don't ignore it. If your dog has always slept beside you, and then one day they don't, that matters. Dogs don't usually change that habit without a reason. Sometimes it's physical, discomfort, pain, aging. Dogs instinctively pull away when something doesn't feel right. Other times it's environmental, a change in the home, a new presence, a shift in routine. And sometimes it's emotional. If something unsettled them in that space, they may create distance, not because they don't love you, but because they're protecting themselves. The important thing is this: they're not being difficult, they're communicating. Every night your dog chooses to sleep beside you. It's not just a habit, it's a decision, a quiet one, but a meaningful one. Every breath, every small movement closer, every moment they choose you in the dark, it all says the same thing. You are where I feel safe. And sometimes that's the most important thing they'll ever tell you.